Alright, so good morning, dear traders. Welcome to this lovely what's today. Today's the 15th of February. It's a Wednesday, 2023. The time now is 8:45 South African time. Alright, so please like and subscribe to this channel. It's called Mr. Mayor Forex Trading. And of course, on Facebook, it's a free channel. It's a free page to join. It's called Forex Hangout. Join it. You can post your trades for the day. You can see other trades for the day. And we need a lot of people. Ask your friends and whoever you like to join the Facebook page. It's a free page, so the more traders are on there, the more of us is on that free page, the better we're going to trade together, because I might see something that you don't, or you see something that I don't, and the more eyes are on a problem, the better the solution. Alright, so that's the Facebook page called Forex Hangout. Alright, enough for the advertisements. Alright, let's get to this. Alright, so yesterday I did jump back into this this Aussie CAD after being of course taken out for a 60 cents profit. Whoopee yay! By yesterday's of course USD numbers that came out, and that completely it was my mistake. I didn't check for the news, but anyways, learn from my mistakes. So I got back into the trade after being stomped out for that 60 cents profit. I got back into the trade right over there, and it's breaking nicely down to the downside now again. So there I'm $3.73 in profit again. I might as well just move my stop loss a bit down, because I'm sure it's going to make it to there, but I'll keep an eye on it. That's an Aussie CAD. Now, pound yen is what I jumped in yesterday. Now, yesterday I made the video and I discussed it, that I will wait for this one to get into this zone over here. This is a nice zone, a supply and demand zone, and every time price action went into this zone, you can see it gets rejected, and it gets rejected, and it gets rejected. So I saw it broke into the zone. I waited for an opportunity. Of course, I saw long wicks. There's lacquer, and then I saw a nice engulfing candle, and that is of course my cue. So I decided, after the engulfing candle, let me leave it and see where it goes. It broke a little bit to the upside, and then it started forming a wick, and when it started forming that wick, I did put my sell order in. So my sell is there, stop loss is there, just above that high there, and now I'm waiting for this one to break down to this area over there. So this is the pound yen. Now Aussie USD, interesting. I'm in a zone which I like to be. So Aussie USD, what I'm waiting for, this is of course, I work on the 4-hour chart. For those of you wondering, this is all the 4-hour. I go out to the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour. I work on that because I don't have time to sit in front of the laptop the whole day. My trading style will work for people that are still working. If you can't sit in front of your computer the whole day, my trading style works perfect for that, because I'm a musician, so I've got things to do. I can't sit in front of a computer the whole day. I'm not built for that, and that is freaking boring in any ways. So that's why I work on the 4-hour time frame. So I put a trade in and I leave it. It stays for a day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. Anyways, to get back to this trade, Aussie USD, I see that every time it gets into the zone, it gets rejected. So what I'm waiting to happen here is a wick to form. You see, every time there's a nice wick, it goes. You see there also a nice wick, and it went to the upside. Yeah, look at that small wick. Nah, there you go. Big wick and move to the upside. Big wick and up to the upside. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm waiting for a wick to start forming here in this zone over here. So what I'm thinking is, if I make a little, let's say I draw a little trend line over here, let's say from there to there, just touching that one. So if I draw this little trend line, we should be getting close to the point of where it starts to turn. What I'm waiting for now on this one, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on this, is a wick to form. There's still 190 minutes left of this candle, so that's way over the 2 hours still left of this candle. So I'm going to wait for this wick. If I see a wick forming and it jumps to the next candle, I'm definitely going to be putting a buy order in and chasing it up to this area of interest over here. So I just want to go up to the daily time frame quickly on this one. This is the Aussie USD. It is at an interesting point here where I think it's going to start breaking to the upside now and break through this. This is a daily trend line that's here. Actually, it's like a weekly trend line. So this is basically your weekly trend line, and you know it went past a couple times for liquidity grab and so forth. Like that is a perfect liquidity grab. You know, the big people had to get some money into this asset, so that's how they make money, is by taking people's money. They think, oh, it broke to the upside, so let's put a buy order in. Your stop loss is right there, and then it breaks down. It takes everyone's stop losses. It's just below this there. That's how they grab liquidity. That's how they make money. You have to try and avoid those situations, and try and stay out of them as much as you can. But I do know that, you know what, there is these things that happen. It's little spikes to the upside or downside that happens. As long as you know the rhythm of where you're basically going, and your markings, your supply and demand zones are marked properly, then you will know that is where the last piece, if it broke through there and came back for a retest, you know you're busy with it going up. But it did not break through your supply and demand zones over there. So even if you were a trader, a lot of traders are trend line traders, so they saw, okay, it broke the trend line, they would have put a buy order in, they would have knocked solidly. I don't trade that way. I trade with supply and demand zones. I go where the money goes. I go where the big guys go. So that's why I keep myself out of trouble. Like that, I would have known, wait for it, alright, it's breaking down to the downside, put the sell order in. Anyway, so on the daily time frame, I'm sure that this one is going to start breaking through this trend line now. It might take another run down to the downside. It might, you know, because there is another level of interest right over here. So it might break down to the downside. I'll just keep an eye on it. Once I start seeing wicks forming, that's why I say, to me, wicks is very, on my entries is very important. I've got certain rules before I enter a trade. If I don't see wicks, like I can see when wicks form here, I see the buyers are there. See a wick, I see up movement. I see a wick, I see up movement. You see, I see a wick, so I know. Once I start seeing a wick here, but a nice wick, not a little short, where's that little short wicks? No, not a little short wick, like that. It's a very short wick. Look at that small up. Now I like to see big wicks. Big wicks. It's big wicks. Okay, that's that CPI numbers that came out. So, and I start seeing a wick forming over here, so I will 10 to 1 jump into this trade for a buy. But that's my idea for today. I hope you guys are having a good trading day. Remember to join the Facebook page, and please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, it's called Mr. Mayor Forex Hangout, and I'll see you guys again during the course of this day. Have a good one.